Dublin Marley here, back again, doing some 5-star missions. Make sure all my mechs are good, clear my storage. I'm gonna ready that.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Oh yeah. What the hell is this? What? Man, I don't know who makes these mechs, but uh I don't know if I like this at all. Yeah, like why would I ever want that? Alright, let's yeah, we'll add the clan Phibroferus, man. That's like the good shit. Let's max the armor out. Oh, I don't even have the right stuff. That sucks. Well, I guess I'll just have to buy or use the crappy one, which is fine. I just don't like it. Alright, so what engine do I want to put in this bad boy? Alright, what can I put into this thing to make it good? God, I probably don't have enough ER large laser. I don't. No, it's the wrong ER large laser too. God, I don't have any of them, do I? Man. Much is this way? Or hammer hyper cost. Oh, 12? That might be enough. Alright. So there's two nice long-range weapons. Oh, that's not bad. That's 130. So I can go to the internals. All right. I mean, this isn't the greatest mech, but this will be an alright backup mech to use.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright, let's push play.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
I've got the financial report.
Alright. Your mech has no next to kin because it can't actually die. Oh, we'll just up it by 10 right there. Alright, let's deploy. And come on. Alright. Please like, subscribe, friend, follow, and all that fun stuff. It really helps the channel out. It allows me to continue doing this. And hopefully eventually I can retire and play video games all day. Alright. Kind of curious why my guy's pink. I mean, it's bold color choice there. Alright. I have a bad feeling, yeah, that I'm gonna go over there and just get crushed. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna get crushed, but...
I'm here.
What do you need? Going full throttle.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Target marked.
There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here, because this is gonna be the battle line. Somewhere between like here. But I'm just waiting for the enemy to show up again.
Standing by.
I'm gonna reserve you.
Good to go. I copy. Locked on. Made you a trash heap, Commander.
This is how I create space.
Standing by. Taking the shot. Target down.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Engaging target.
Oh man, you got me. Time to start 'em up.
two. On the move. Full speed. Acknowledge.
I'm just destroying this poor city, man. It's awesome.
Getting banged up real good.
Yes, boss? Let's move. Engage.
Orders. Affirmative.
Nice. It's a pretty weak battle, actually.
We got this made.
Waiting for orders.
On my way. Double time.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
I have these.
I'm receiving you. Moving at full throttle. All right.
All right.
Commander.
Ready to get it on.
Why is this guy pink?
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yes, Commander. Send forth.
All right. There we go. There we go.
Reporting critical Minimal damage. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Target's taking a
Damn.
critical hit.
Nice. Did he just kill himself? What a moron.
Yeah? Roger.
Wait, where'd he go?
Let's hit him hard. Tango down.
Alrighty. Let's go, boys. Oh, great. No, I guess I'm gonna run all these guys this way and run them on a line up this road because the other enemy's right there. And they're annoying ass vehicles.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got me. I got the speed you need.
Damn, that sucks. Don't shoot my back. Don't shoot my back.
How's it going? Affirmative. Roger. Inflicted some heavy damage. Yeah? What can I do, you fools? Double sign. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Critical hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Pulling off. Target confirmed.
Destroying a nice lot of buildings here, it seems like. Alright.
Oh man.
So I got
We
this
got this
annoying little
made.
battle line right here. Yeah, I get the little guy.
I'm here.
Oh, he can't run either. Ugh. I want to run him over here to hide him. Alright, what can I hit on this guy? I think I'll just leg him. Gotta turn the AMS on. There we go.
Guard a crit.
God, like the Victor and Zeus and Banshee are just such horrible mechs. Turn that back on.
Good to go.
I'll let the guys behind get that guy. We got. I hate when they do this. They just send all vehicles to you. It's like, I don't want vehicles. I want real stuff.
No shooting, just running. Got it. Roger that.
Demolishers. Demolisher's a really good vehicle, man.
Lucky if I
Like,
got one.
if you're gonna like defend, like if you have like a huge factory complex to defend, I almost wouldn't want battle mechs. I'd just fill it up with LRMs, LRM carriers, put some demolishers inside the factory, so as soon as they go inside the factory, they're just turning a corner and like, oh shit, here's two Ultra AC-20s right in front of me. Just deleting holes through mechs. Alright, this is the way we gotta go. I'm gonna reserve you, actually. I wanna... I should have killed him? Oh well. He's gonna fall down again? Oh. So the guy with one leg's gonna decide to jump? I didn't even know you could do that. Can you do that? Can you do dust from above with one leg? And can you jump with one leg? I mean, the checks on that's gotta be atrocious. Man, if I knew which box all my BattleTech stuff was in, I'm gonna go get Total Warfare out. Just because I'm curious.
I'm taking some serious hits.
I move a lot, so... And because I move a lot, I don't get to play BattleTech on the tabletop hardly at all. I will when I retire, but right now,
Wait,
it's just
why am
not
I in
in
a
the
cockpit?
cards.
Is this smart? I got the speed
Alright,
you
let's just start
need.
deleting people off the game table. There we go.
Time to fly.
Oh, it was this guy that has one leg. Alright, that makes sense
We
then.
gave him that.
No, he got up too.
smooth
He's
jab.
been legged also. Alright, let's find the farthest guy.
Got something you want done?
I mean, I guess this guy fits in BattleTech's community. Probably a bad idea, but why not? Don't need a button. Good job.
One more for the kill board.
I'm here.
I'm gonna do vigilance. You're gonna get better.
Copy that.
Guess I gotta go up this ramp actually.
Yep. All right, full speed.
You can look up like mechanics. Because like so like Endo Steel and all the Fiber Ferris and all the other crap they got. So my question is it really worth
Go into full
the
throttle.
expense? I mean, sure, the mech is better. But if I can buy 3 non-upgraded mechs for the price of 2 upgraded mechs, does that third mech make it more valuable than having the 2 others? I mean, you can argue lack of effective pilots as an argument, but that's just training, and to be perfectly honest, training a mech warrior is probably cheap compared to a mech. Well, to be perfectly honest, mechs should be like mechs cost about as much as like really expensive tanks almost. Really high-end armored vehicles.
What's next?
And they should be costing like more like high-end. To be honest, they should be costing more like high-end warships because they have fusion reactors in them. But see, this is how I deal with problems. If you can't see the enemy, you just have to fire enough stuff to open up a clear fields of fire to see the enemy. That's better.
Order. Target marked.
I wonder if like my mercenary review board says, do not have defend cities. They will destroy it.
Locked on.
See, I should get some damage there.
One less structure.
I think my guy's around there somewhere. There he is.
Commander. On the move. Full speed.
I can't believe I can't see anything. What else do I need to blow up over here? We'll just blow that building up too. I'm here.
Brought it down.
This is how you do it, man.
It looks like the outforce commander took my bribe. Oh, baby.
You want to kill as many people as possible.
Aye, aye. Roger that. I've got a sensor lock.
I only got 2 there? Shit. Where are the other people?
Waiting for orders. Got it. Full speed, no target.
Alright, let's... Oh, there... No, I got 3. Alright. Oh shit, I need to turn that AMS on. He's gonna get hammered. I'm gonna have to talk to the... I'm gonna have to get... When the dev comes online, I'm gonna have to send him a note. Like... Is there a way to turn that...
Awaiting orders.
Like... That's great, your AMS jams. You know? That's fine. I get that. But why does it turn off?
Commander?
Like, it... If your weapon unjams, then just... It gets turned back on.
Affirmative.
Should just turn back on automatically. Shit's annoying.
Copy that.
Like, this guy's off too.
Mech destroyed. My armor's melting off.
Your armor's not melting off. You're just a whiny. Who are you? Oh, the Marauder.
Affirmative.
I hope this guy doesn't show up like that. I hope that's just like some rendering error. That'll be real annoying if that guy's pink all the time and I wasted $5 million.
here. Roger.
Alright, Mr. Direwolf, let's get this going. We got some annoyers back there. Sure. You don't like that, do you?
Yes, Commander. Already there. Engaging turret.
There we go.
Hostile removed.
Good, good. You know, I wish the Inner Spear, now that we're in the Icon era, I mean, other than I hope the Inner Spear, like, revolts and starts killing all clan members. That would be lovely. Just wipes out Wolf Clan so all the Wolf fanboys can just cry all day.
On it.
But I would like to see, there be an expansion of the periphery. I'd like to see, like, maybe a 10 to 20% growth in all the established periphery states away from Terra. And then I would like to see a bunch more 10 to 20 planet states pop up all around. Because that's what kind of would happen. Like, the farther you get away, the more people would just kind of expand, especially with all this warfare. People would be moving farther and farther away non-stop. Let's just blow that building up. Or not. No, there we go. I think I'm gonna blow this building up too.
Receiving you.
Oh, never mind. I got a target. Fire that.
Just running.
But I would like to see the periphery expand. I like the microstates. And then you could have the the major warfare between the major states. And then you can have the bush warfare out in the periphery. Hey, look at that profile of that tank, right? So you could dig these tanks in. You could dig these tanks in and then literally have side protection from them.
Standing by.
Because guess what? A laser ain't melting dirt. You could probably... are you gonna kill your buddy? You're gonna kill your buddy. Yeah, you could dig in emplacements for those tanks. And they just roll up. They got side protection and they just pop rounds, but when they don't have a target, they just kind of roll back down.
That's smart.
And like infantry. Like if I was bidding for this battle,
Giving them the keys.
I would just have infantry with the SRMs or the lasers or machine guns for that matter, and just put them in every house. Like a squad pops out, fires. You destroy this game. Where am I at? Alright, who are you? Don't get leg, Jenner.
Taking the shot.
Another problem I have with like when they talk about like, because I've been watching the Succession War videos, and they're talking about like, we invaded this planet with 5 billion people, with 12 regiments. 3 of them were BattleTech regiments. All right, that's great. So even if the regiments are combined arms regiments, that's not nearly enough people if they're even close to a regiment. Like a regiment, brigade, 5,000-ish people. Like there's no way that would even work.
All right.
Like the United States couldn't even take a nation of 20,000 or 20 million people with 100,000 people, and that's twice the size that you're taking over a whole planet. You're gonna need millions of people to subjugate a planet.
Mission successful.
Like, I think their numbers are just way off, and I think their economics are way off too. I think BattleTech should probably cost in the hundreds. And tanks should probably be a lot cheaper, especially if they have ICE engines. Alright, what do we got here? The Albatross. Ooh, sexy. I don't think I have any of those. Yeah, I got plenty of those. Alright, I guess I'll take that 95er. The Albatross. Make sure I repair my mechs. Alright. Mech Bay. I'm gonna take a look at him. Take a look at this guy anyway. Alright, so the leg was wounded. So he needs laser AMS for sure. I just want stealth armor. Just give me the stealth armor. I don't really need to change for double heatsink. That's fine. What is the one cooling thing though? I mean, I guess I could gain space. But that doesn't really matter. So not really much I can improve this guy. I mean, I could remove ammo, but get laser AMS, that saves a ton. Saves a ton and a half there. And I could either put that in engine, which I think I'd put a ton and a half more in engine. And you're rocking 280. Yeah, that's a half ton right there. Yeah, I could rock a 3.5 or 300, which would probably make this a way better mech too, because it would be going a lot faster. But fix that. Validate. To be honest,
Right.
the jitter is
I'll get it in
probably
the
gone
schedule.
whenever I get. I think I'd rather have. 'Cause this is only the 6 additional heat sinking plus 2 bonus against being hit. I would rather have a bunch more ravens than those, but not this raven, because this raven right here kind of sucks because it only has the 2 laser slots. So no matter what I do, I'm kind of screwed on this mech. And he's rocking a 270, which that guy was rocking a 280. So I would probably have to change something on this. But he has that large laser. So I can bounce that large laser. Let's just look. And this tag eventually needs to be switched to that master tag system or whatever. And I don't want to use pulse lasers for one reason. I want the range for these guys. I don't want them that close. And then let's take this off because I don't need that per se. All right, so that gives me 3.5 tons. So what can I toss in here? I'm just going to run an experiment. So this is 10.5. So I can have a 14-ton engine. Wow, I don't have any engines over 300 right now. Let's see what that does. All right, so I get a 1.5 tons right now. God, I don't even know what I'd add. What do we have here? What's my movement now? 812? Not bad. I bet you this guy goes fast. And then heat is probably good. Yeah, way good. He'll never heat up. This might actually be a lot better mech. I lose some damage output because I got rid of that ER large laser. But this guy's going to go a lot faster. I mean, I gained 30 engine rating points and I added mask. This guy's going to be a lot better, I think. But I want the... there's some versions of Ravens that are much better. You know what they need? They need to have a drop-down mech search option where I can just look at all the versions of the mechs in the game.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
All right. Well, let's push play, boys. Actually, we go back to this bay real quick. Who did I get rid of? You're on the sidelines now, and you're in the game. You did good for me, Kingfisher. You've been in the game for like almost all of it. Ever since I picked you up. I need to get a dire wolf for this. And then I need to slowly get rid of all... I need to get rid of all the clan mechs and make them inner spear clan versions so I can kick and punch when I get into vehicle fights. And then I'll keep 2 dire wolves for my LRM boats. And then these guys, I need ravens. But let's push play. Let's get to this war. Yeah. Let's go.
Is complete.
Man, that poor person. She's had an amputation. Like, she was originally like 37 days, and then I had one of the little things pop up, and then now, hey, what's up, man? That poor person. Let's get to this attack contract.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
It's going. Like, what's kind of hard is once you get to where I'm at, the game. Now I'm just really improving mechs, but there's really, I just need to find because like I haven't even used these yet, and I could add battle armor in here and pull 4 battle armors into every battle as well, and just add battle armor, or just have 4 clan mechs to carry them into battle. The game's sluggish because of the memory leak problems, but it's not that bad. The real problem with the game is you can't find challenging battles. The higher you get, the game is on easy mode right now because the mechs they're not perfect. Like, I don't have enough stuff that I need. But eventually I'm going to reach a point to where the mechs are, I don't think I can make my builds better. Well, they design the high-end games, the high-end missions aren't hard enough. Like, because if you have, because that last thing where you get 500 extra tons, like, I could have every one of my mechs be a 100-ton Atlas, except for like one. And how are you going to stop that? Like, even the game can't handle it. Even though I don't think the Atlas is probably the best mech in here, or most Atlases. There might be one version that's all right. But the best mech in the game are probably the 10% damage mechs, which would be the Direwolf, and then I think there's an Inner Spear one that's good. The Ironclad has standard 30% damage reduction, no matter where he's at. Like, 30% damage reduction on top. The Marauder's a good mech because if you think about, like, in the vanilla game, I loved like mechs like the Marauder or the Cyclops, because if you fire first and move first, well, you're gonna kill enemies before they have a chance to fire at you. So it's really like just like some weird damage reduction tool.
Yeah.
So like having the better initiative is good, because it's not like normal BattleTech where even though you have initiative and you move first, combat happens simultaneously. So it didn't, in the board game, it didn't matter. All right, scout the facility, destroy garrison, and don't destroy buildings. I don't know if I can handle that. Ooh, what do we got here? Marauder 2. Oh no. They're in the middle of me. Well, Awesome. Alright, let's just pull you right here.
Understood. Move fast.
And you're going to active probe.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yes, Commander.
I'm just looking for the enemy. City maps are confusing because it's hard to see the enemy where they're at.
Roger, Skipper. Kicking it. Target locked.
There we go. Yeah, like the Marauder is a good mech. I've pretty much just I think of BattleTech differently than a lot of people do. So I kind of think of might be time to upgrade. I mean, it is a lot. Like, I mean, I can't say anything. I upgraded my PC, so
Aye, aye.
I don't have really a problem. Oh shit, there's more people over here too. Grasshopper, a Helios, 6 of 4. I'm gonna reserve this guy. What you do is you get like a side hustle job, and just all the money from your side hustle, just slot that stuff into the savings, and just buy like a piece of a computer every month or so. Like, oh sweet, I got my memory this month.
Yes, Commander.
Standing by.
It's like I had to upgrade my computers because mine were 2020s or so, and I knew I was already past the ability to I was already past the ability. Alright. So the ironclad just isn't rendered? Man, I don't know if I like this. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the ironclad. I like that I didn't blow up any of those things. Fire through whatever the hell those are. Shit, I don't know either.
Barely hit.
But I'm lucky. I have hundreds of soldiers who know what to do. So we were deploying, and we're sitting in Kuwait, right?
Commander?
And this one soldier of mine, really, really, really bright kid. Like, really bright. Ooh, hey, that's So,
Copy that,
in the
Commander.
barracks in Buring, really, really crappy. Really bad internet. And they have Wi-Fi routers. So he gets there, gets the little Wi-Fi card, and it's... No, I'm just a senior NCO. Like, I just got done with being a first sergeant, and now I'm back to being a master sergeant. So, like, The only other rank I can get is Sergeant Major, and I'm not getting Sergeant Major because it's very hard to get, and I have medical issues, so they tend to like their Sergeant Majors to be able to run 20 miles or run 10 miles or whatever.
10-4.
And my extreme physical activity days are kind of over. Like, I had surgery like 5 months ago, and I'm actually having surgery this upcoming Friday. And all of those have pretty much medically taken me out of the running for any higher level
man.
stuff.
You got me.
You can't be in the army 20 years and not get broke. It's just not possible.
Moving out, Commander.
Yeah, but there's always people that are in the know. Like I've got some friends back home, but the problem is they're back home, but they're like my friends when I was a kid. Some of them are really, really smart about this stuff. So if I really need help, I can just call them up and they'll walk me through it. But you can always find somebody who knows what's going on.
On my way.
Yeah, this is a mess, man. It's like point blank BattleTech.
Roger that.
There you go.
Solid connection on that one.
To be honest, you know where you should go? Go to your local game shop and go watch people play BattleTech. I guarantee you, if you tell them somebody there you're having problems like playing the game because you need to upgrade a computer, one of them is going to know how to do it. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll help you. Like, trust me, like, I am not... I mean, I could build a computer if I really wanted to. I just don't have the desire.
Good to go.
I mean, it's not like the theory behind it's pretty easy. It's just I'm pretty lazy, and I don't like reading all the technical stuff because it just doesn't interest me at all. I just don't like reading all the technical stuff for all the technology and then finding out what's compatible. It's like,
Standing by.
that doesn't interest me at all. Like, so if I was gonna do it, I would just go find a build online. In fact, I would probably just go to another streamer, look at their computer build, talk to them. Is this like a high-end build? And then I would just buy all the stuff that they bought and put it together. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's sad is I think I have all of my old PCs. I've got those two laptops, and those are from like 2010. Actually, that one laptop's from like 2008. So I got those two laptops. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 desktops. And I think I still have a computer at my parents' house before I joined the military. God, I wonder how slow that computer is.
Copy that.
That computer probably uses a sundial to determine load times.
Target confirmed.
God, that's actually kind of depressing how many computers I've bought over the years. But you also have to remember, I've
Affirmative.
so I'm like 48 years old, right? So my dad was a computer programmer in the 70s. So I've pretty much have had a computer my entire life. When computers had, I had cassette tapes to load my first video games. Like, not floppy disks, cassette tapes. Remember, what was it? Pharaoh's Curse?
Yeah.
That was a pretty fun game. And Pitfall. And these are before, like, the console games. I'm kind of, I kind of look younger than I am, and I'm in the military, so, like, I have a very, I have a very young mindset because I'm always around lots of younger people.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to remember, 50% of the military is probably 24
Looks
to
like the outpost
18.
commander took my bribe. Obey
So all
me.
your soldiers are literally kids.
Standing by.
Oh shit, there's a guy behind me. Whoops. I might want to kill that guy.
What do you need?
Yeah, I've been around computers my whole life. And so
Let's move.
alright, let's get this guy in there. It's not for everyone. Some people love it, some people hate it. I probably both. Like, I hated it and loved it at the same time. I can't complain. I mean, I'm gonna retire in a year and a half.
Awaiting orders.
So, I mean, that's pretty nice. Alright, let's get you in the game. Let's get you to kill this guy, too.
Falling out.
Come on, destroy the engine.
Scored a critical hit.
You suck. Really? You're gonna fire at the Jenner? That's what, and then you're gonna expose your back.
Reporting minimal damage.
So he exposes his back to every assault mech I have to fire at the Jenner over here, who's already fired, mind you. I swear the AI in this game might be the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Acknowledged. Engaging.
There you go. What? No way.
Something good.
There we go.
Light damage, Commander.
Yeah, so one of my favorite jobs in the military is I trained the National Guard for like 3.5 years.
Yep.
And so basically I would mobilize National Guard units to go deploy, to go to war. And that was probably the most fun I had in the military. Because I would design entire scenarios for brigades and run their units. I mean, I'm talking like I'm running 4,000 soldiers through entire scenarios to do stuff, and it's just nuts. And my piece was generally the artillery portion, along with the fisters. But we would design, like, we would kidnap soldiers. We would have just insane things we'd do to these people. And they loved it. Like, I was with the Texas National Guard, and we were doing the building up the warfare, building up the scenario, so the war hasn't started yet. And we knew when the war was going to kick off. And so all of a sudden, like, I'm sitting at this battery, and there's these, literally, there's like 2 guards up, and then there's like 2 privates sitting on the radio and the box.
Wait.
And all of a sudden, fire missions start coming down, and World War III kicks off. And these 2 privates are sitting there. They're like, oh, okay, we got this. So they start dishing out fire missions. Didn't wake up a single officer. Didn't wake up a single NCO. Didn't check a map to see, just like, all right, cool, let's fire it. And they did it for 6 hours. Finally, an officer wakes up, and I'm just sitting there looking at the commander. I'm like, I'm not saying that I'm mad, but these 2 privates just started World War III by themselves, didn't wake up a single officer. and they're just like, it was like, yeah, well, oh yeah, we got this. It's like, you guys should probably have a NCO or officer awake, because they're supposed to check to make sure we're not shooting our own troops. Man, there's more people.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
Well, you know, I need to kill these guys first. It's not war crimes per se. I mean, they're doing it correctly. They are firing at the. So the missions come down from higher, right? But at each level, there's supposed to be a senior non-commissioned officer, or, to be perfectly honest, a field artillery officer that verifies, because your computer can be wrong, so you have hard maps as well, so you verify that you're not shooting your own troops. Or you have, like, because artillery, we have a bunch of areas that are like, hey, we don't want to shoot up this historical site or whatever. So on your map, you have a bunch of no fires, NFAs, no fire areas or whatever. I can't remember the actual what they call them. I think it's NFAs. But you have a bunch of those on your maps, and you're not allowed to fire in those areas without, like, God's approval.
Yes, Commander.
We're pretty secure. Like, I've never heard of an incident where they've got into our network systems. Like, they're pretty secure things. Like, trust me, it's so secure, half the time we can't even get into it. They probably overcomplicated it. But yeah, it would be... It's very interesting when you get into the high-level logistics of it. Like in Korea, I sit in a war room that has like 12 TV screens, and it just has maps. It has all the artillery units and what you have to fire, and then you have like, hey, H hour is now, N hour +1, +3, +2, plus whatever. And then you have basically the entire war plan just kicks off, and you just start servicing targets to a schedule.
I'm here.
Because some targets are never going to move. And then you have targets of opportunity, like their artillery that's moving. Oh, there he is. And I want to kill you.
Copy that, Commander. Roger that. Target confirmed. That hit something good.
Yeah, like...
Good to go.
Alright. Excuse me.
Going full throttle.
Yeah, like any of the large scale, like how warfare works and whatnot, like it's to the point where we're like our intelligence collection is so good that we'll have more targets to fire at than we have ammunition or the ability to even fire at. So literally, like in my world, my side will be constrained by ammunition like real quick. Yeah, it's literally like captains and colonels think like tactics, and then like when you get to the brigade and division level, you're pretty much in this strategy. And then I work for Corps for the most part, so like we don't even work for division commanders usually, because we're usually attached to people who are in charge of the division commander. All right, where? Oh, I've evaded. All right, we gotta go this way. Let's go this way, boys. Well, what I hate is all these ramps. You know what I mean? Like, let's make a city that's just perfect for jump jets, but not for anybody else that live here, like civilians. You know what I mean? Like, why would a city have so many ramps in it? Someone explain this to me. Like, this is the dumbest designed city I've ever seen, with all these ramps and whatnot.
What do you need?
I mean, the city's not even hilly. They just made ramps to make jump jets good.
Copy that.
Receiving you.
Once again, they're just making cities to, like, try and make the game better, but it just makes it kind of unbelievable.
Waiting for orders. Roger, Skipper. Kicking it.
Yeah, can you imagine the traffic in this place? Like, look at all these intersections, and then, like, that's a tunnel, and I don't even know where the tunnel comes out at. And then here's a ramp that goes to nowhere. So here's a traffic area, and then there's then you can come up here, just drive this way to nowhere. I swear to God, whoever made the traffic in this city. Where am I going? And then movement through the city is just a pain in the ass because of it. Very badly designed, to be perfectly honest. Even though I like the cities and how they kind of look all right comparatively. It's better than what I thought they were gonna do.
Oh man, you
I
got
would
me.
like the cities improved, like design
I
wise.
got the speed you need.
Ready for orders.
I like my cities just a little bit more flatter. Well, you know, I've already
Engaging target.
pretty sure I've already destroyed my my bonus, so might as well destroy some more buildings.
Ready for orders.
All right, that works.
On it.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's cities like San Francisco and so on and so forth. Most cities are graded, but this is a flat city. The city just builds up areas like ramps and stuff everywhere, which would never happen. Like, there would never be this many ramps and like up downs for no reason. And it's just like on the main. Why is there a bunch of stuff right there? Well, that's annoying. I bet you I know where the enemy's coming. Let's destroy this one. I have a feeling that.
On my way.
Affirmative.
Ordinance received.
Move order received.
Who are you, the stalker?
Roger that.
Jenner
Confirmed.
and Raven. And the Raven can't even get there. Alright.
Head now.
At least that gives me one more round. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like how many ramps and how many different levels. Like these building platforms right there.
It looks like the outforce commander took my bride.
So they have a landing spot right here, and then they have these guys. So what's going to happen is I'm going to attack these guys. As soon as I step foot on this, something's going to land right behind me. Where's my Raven? Alright, let's just go over here.
Sensors locked on.
Nice, I got all four. A Merlin, champion, a fire starter. At least it's a fire starter Omni, but
Waiting for orders.
what's funny is I consider the fire starter to be the mech I want to kill the most.
Roger.
Taking shot.
Like, how was I supposed to avoid collateral damage? Did they want me to just go around and, like, punch people the whole time? There's no way.
Systems holding.
Alright. You guys done moving? Alright, I need to look. Are these the only guys? I'm just making sure there's not like they drop people somewhere else and I just didn't notice. That happens way more than I care for.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, that theoretically could be it, and never underestimate the laziness of people. Because most people are actually lazy. Well, it looks like you're the target, because you didn't move. Oh. Or you fell.
Roger that.
Nice.
Tango down.
So that's what a lot of it is like they just jam stuff together as fast as possible. Like you can see it in DayZ modding where people make their own maps. Like some people, it looks like they just paste and copy like a bunch of different map pieces together and you can kind of see repetitive patterns. But then some people take like just massive like care in the development and construction of their maps. And it's just insane like how good they are. Alright, you're 4. Oh, you're a 1. Sorry, buddy. But you should have been smarter.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go.
I like DayZ just for the... It's kind of like that interpersonal psychopath type stuff that I like. Where like, do I really trust this random person I've never met before? And then there's like, you either become trusting or you become like intensely paranoid. Like if you're playing with friends that you've known forever, if you're playing with a couple of friends and you just meet them up in game, you're fine. But if you're like trying to meet somebody in general, there's some like really crazy interpersonal drama going on in that game.
10-4.
I don't care for shooters per se, and the sad thing is it's a shooter game, but it's not it's more survival-ish. Like sure you shoot, but a lot of times you can just avoid the conflict and just try and sneak around. Like there was an old game that I liked called Thief. They had like Thief 1, 2, and 3. It's not really PvE, it is PvP too. But
Oh man.
the
You got
PvP is like I've gone like I've had characters that have gone like 48 hours and never seen another human.
I got the speed.
And that's on a
lead.
full map. So if you're in the right areas, you're good. And like you avoid if you avoid Tizzy and like some of the high population areas, you generally will be fine. But all the good weapons and stuff are there, so that's where everyone goes for the sweet PvP action. But like Thief was an awesome game. You'd sneak around and have to find and have to like break into places and pick locks and avoid guards. Like generally, and if you did kill a guard, you had to hide their body, because it's basically the game that was before Assassin's Creed.
Standing by.
But Thief was an awesome game. I loved that when I was a kid. To be honest, I would play it right now if I had it.
Engaging with time.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hitman, but you didn't generally assassinating people wasn't the object of the game. You know, I mean, I think you did kill people, but generally your missions were generally not kill. You're trying to solve some like crazy thing that's going on and you were stealing stuff and you were gathering information, and that led you to other stuff, and it was basically like Hitman and Assassin's Creed before those games came out. And they had, I know of 3. So they had 3 games. I don't know of any more that they had. What? Why is there a ship here? Is this my ship? I think it is my ship. Interesting. Alright. Oh, this guy's pretty much can't do shit. How about you run over here?
Roger. Full speed.
But yeah, Thief was a great game. You know what? I'm gonna look up on Steam how much that shit costs.
Commander.
If it's like $3, I might just buy it again. That's one of the things I hate, is I have all these older games on disc, or hard disk, or floppy disk, that I wish I could just like scan the UPC code of the game box, and then it automatically populates on Steam.
Calling out.
Alright, let's occupy this stupid base.
Yes, boss.
There we go.
Easy.
Roger.
I know, like, there's all these older games I had, like, the Perfect General, like, I would play some Perfect General if I had it, too. That was an old school game.
Coordinates received.
Then I had all the old D&D games I have, all the old BattleTech games I had.
Moving to position.
Got it. Venting heat.
I just think that would be a very lovely thing that game developers could do. I mean, most of those game developers are out of business, though, too.
Got it.
What was your Darius moment? Oh, nice.
Successful.
Oh yeah, hey, if there's a red like triangle or what, if there's that little red thing with the white dot in the middle, Don't stand there. Ever. Yeah, that happened to me when it hasn't happened to me playing the mods, but vanilla, it happened to me quite a bit. Hey, Marauder. Oh, I didn't headshot that guy? Well, that sucks. Is there anything that I want? Let's look real quick. You know what? I'll take those slaves. Those are good things to have. I haven't slaved my guys up yet, and that's something I need to redo. True, true. I don't even think I have anyone hurt. That's another thing I wish they would kind of change about this. Is if you kind of notice, the level 5 missions are generally always in cities. Like what? The hard enemy doesn't hide in the forest? Alright, you're good. Yeah, you see this problem? Like, because my reputation isn't high enough, I can't do missions with all of these 5 stars. Alright, man, you have fun. Thanks for stopping by.
The mech lab will be closing down for maintenance at 0830. If you're not the commander or a member of the engineering team, stay out until Yang gives the all clear.
Hey, my maintenance company's, I think, knocking on the people next door. They're doing their spring spraying, so I'm gonna have to leave here in a second as soon as they knock. I'm pretty sure they just knocked on my neighbor's door. So I'm gonna have to put this on hold for a second. Sorry, I'm just looking through all the cool stuff they got here. All right. We have a notification. 3 days? Oh, never mind. They took control. ER Flamer is what I get. That's the rare item. That's such crap. All right, let's look at navigation. See, I don't want to fight for ones where the major houses are fighting each other. Like this one would be fine, but I won't get there in time. And it's 4 stars. I'd rather have 5 stars. Well, it looks like there's not a lot of good wars going on. See, I don't want to fight against each of the factions, because then I just piss off one faction and I'm screwed again, back where I started. And that's a 1-star. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta let the maintenance guy in. Yeah, upstairs too. No, okay. What you got? That's fine. I appreciate it. Yep, have fun. Don't worry, sure. Yeah, that's me. You know, this is like the best apartment company I've ever had. They like literally spray your apartment like every 3 months. They always give you 24-hour notice. They always knock. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go to a 5-star planet somewhere, because I'll never make it out to these guys. Yeah, they're already fighting. So by the time I even travel out there, I'm... Alright, let's go to a 5-star planet. Ugh. Then it has to be a clan planet. Ooh, what do we got here? Jade Falcon. $45 days. Pretty sure I'm good on the money. So let's go. Yeah. Well, let's get there, boys. God, that person's still not going to be healed by the time I get there. I do wish they would limit the number of, like, things that come up. Like, oh, the crew wants to play blah, blah, blah. I don't know crap about that sanctuary stuff. I was actually reading lore a little bit last night, because my lore thing kind of stops right before the jihad happened. Like 3062 is probably like about as far as I got. And like 3055 is probably like my real knowledge stop. Most of my knowledge comes from the reunification all the way up to right before the clan invasion. To be honest, I wish they would have never made the clans. I think it just added another type of vehicle. I mean, I know why they did it, because, hey, here's 30 more mechs we can sell, and all this source material on the clans. I would have rather them came back,
I've got the
but the
financial.
technology had been the same. I don't like the two separate sets of technology for like clan vehicles, and then it just creates confusion that I don't think needed to be in the game. I would have liked them to kept the same weapon systems and whatnot. They could have just been better trained. And you could have given them some like new things, but they're compatible to the other people's stuff. I don't know. I just thought the whole thing was weird. I would just like to have seen like more factions developed. Man, it takes forever. Got some time here.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
All right, my favorite thing, visit the store. This is more like a shopping simulator for me. Crazy is only looking for a few things. Almost always buy stuff like that.
New equipment available.
I need to start selling stuff too. Alright, that was a crappy store. Let's look at the command center. Ooh, a heavy lance, you say? I will take that heavy lance down for you. I really need to get rid of this ironclad. I hate that pink mech. Is my pilot back? No. Alright. Clan Wolf Dog Catcher. 5% increased damage to Clan Wolf. That's hilarious, man. I need to read those. I've never actually went through all my pilots and read their special skills. I just know Ulysses has the heat one, which is great. So I can make hot mechs for him. Alright, boys. Let's go kill some whoever. I think I'm in Jade Falcon, right?
Command interface initiated.
Oh, at least I'm not in a city. This makes me confused. Oh well. I think I might be doing a mission against someone else. I swear I was in Jade Falcon. I went to Jade Falcon area though. Turn all the stuff on.
Yes, Commander.
Like, why would you not overclock your stuff? Like, that makes no sense not to. Alright, so we got enemy units there. We got people there. They're all over here, so I got two options I can do, right? You can go up this mountaintop, but it will limit your ability somewhat. But I'll probably send some of these guys up there. But the light guys need to get out here. Damn, that guy's fast now. See, he still only gets up to 7 though. And I put 30 more engine rating points in him. So he needs that stealth armor to get to 9.
Standing by. Roger.
Alright, who are
Awaiting
you?
orders.
Alright. I'm gonna reserve you. That logo looks like Dropkick Murphy's tattoo. Lovely. Firing infernals at me. Like this guy, I think is stuck. Maybe. So they've got what, 12 units that move probably?
Receiving you.
Well, at least he's not stuck. But I'll run you down here because you're the cheetah, you're fast. Alright, who are you? You're the stalker, you're the Mackie.
Waiting for orders.
You can run up this way.
Roger.
Laser AMS is so cool to watch.
Standing by.
Oddly, I think we're getting pretty close to having it in real life, too. Though I don't know how they're going to do the energy for that.
What do you need?
Like, the amount of energy required for, like,
Copy that.
to support, like, laser systems. probably going to be insane. And then the fuel requirements to support the generators to keep those up. No idea. I don't even know if I can destroy the dam.
Commander?
I don't want to use that person for that.
Waiting for orders.
Shoot. I don't even think I can target it. When I do that stalker, actually I'll just do the stalker.
Yes, Commander.
I'm curious now. Yeah, I can't target the dam. But that is a very wise argument, right? So, and like, I'm not saying there's books that have this in there, but because I've never seen them. So let's just be clear on this. But I know how the military kind of thinks.
I copy.
So think about China. To be honest, if the building is targetable, you'd be able to fire at the building. Ground firing is just going to shoot the water right below it, I think. I don't think I can actually destroy it. I'll try it with another guy. But I'm pretty sure I can't destroy the dam. But the theory of dams, like think about if you're Taiwan, right? And let's say China is trying to invade you. China has a couple major river systems that have so many dams located on them. And imagine if you created cruise missiles that just weaken dams, and you just fire them at them. China could probably kill about 20% of China's population just by destroying dams.
Wait.
Because you wouldn't have to destroy them all. You just have to destroy a couple. And then the water overflow. Yeah, for ships you can do it, but I'm talking more like for like a tank. For a tank to have like an anti-missile system would probably be power prohibitive.
I got the speed you need.
Like you're gonna need to produce so much power to be able to do that, and I don't think you'd be able. Your alternators would be able to really do it very well.
Waiting for orders.
Like even my launchers are like kind of power weak.
Commander.
Oh man, we got this made.
All right, let's get this going.
Good to go.
Mr. Raven, where's these enemies? Alright, there's some enemies over here. What's funny is I'm surprised they're not firing at me already. There we go.
All right, full speed.
There you go. Well, at least I have a target now.
I'm receiving you.
I mean, in BattleTech, yeah, but in our
Standing
world,
by.
like, I would have to see the power requirements of the current laser systems that they have. Right now, I don't think a tank would even be close to having the power requirements for it. Yeah, that's... I'm tracking in BattleTech they can. I'm talking about U.S. military. Like, you're not putting a laser AMS on a tank. You're gonna put them on ships. That's why, like, our carriers, right? They powered them up so they have so much excess power capability because
Picking up a new sensor trace.
they're looking in
Looks
the
like enemy
future.
reinforcements.
Sweet, enough. I got 16 enemies now. They're thinking 50 years in advance when there are laser systems flying around ships like crazy. So they overpowered those ships because they knew the life expectancy of a carrier is going to be 50, 60 years, if not more. It's just like the railgun that we created. So the United States Army made a railgun. Like, literally. We got one. It's in Maryland, I believe. At the proving grounds or whatever the hell place it is. Not Maryland. It's in Virginia. It's at the naval testing place in wherever.
Understood.
You might get here someday. But the problem with the railgun is, nah, not even close. I mean, just put it this way, like, how many carriers have we lost in the last X number of years? Outside of World War II, none.
Ready to get it on.
I mean, China we just found out China's nuclear arsenal is, like, almost completely false. Like, I really doubt their anti-ship ballistic missiles. But which subs? We have subs too, and they guard the carrier task force as well, as long as ASW.
I copy.
They don't have the ocean is a real big place, like real big place, and they would probably have a much longer life expectancy because the range of their anti-ship missiles is not as large as you think, and they don't have a 100% success rate. In fact, they have a very low success rate. Yeah, but what subs were you in? Were you in United States subs? Or, like, even in the war games where, like, the diesel-electric Swedish sub kills a U.S. carrier, it's still not ours. It took them days to get to that point.
Copy that.
And we still have 12 of them. Or 10 of them. I don't know how many we have at this exact minute. We still have quite a bit of them. And then we have the ASW, US. Yeah, their subs' life expectancy is probably that. Ours isn't. Like,
Ours holding, Commander.
you could track their subs, right?
Light
Like,
damage. Holding firm.
when you were up in the Bearings, not Bearings, but up in the North Sea and that area, and when you were over in the Western Pacific, you could track their subs.
Oh man,
They
you got me.
generally don't track ours as well. I have a feeling we're going to destroy there.
You need.
I mean, they're trying. From the information that I have, I'm not aware that they're nearly as good as we are.
Man, we got
Like,
this made.
the Western powers can probably do it, but, like, China's still using, like, kilos and Romeos and crap.
Roger.
And Akulas or whatever, the Russian subs. Like,
Ready for orders.
from what I've been told by people that kind of know that stuff, because occasionally I do like joint stuff, so I'll be hanging out with like naval people, and they're not generally all that scared.
Got it.
Like, their worst threat is probably anti-ship missiles. Getting too many, well, first off, getting too close to a coastline and getting in the range. That's why that ballistic anti-ship missile kind of scares them, but not really.
On my way. Double time.
Yes, boss?
Like just look at the Soviets, right? The Soviets were considered to be our near peer, along with China, outside of the Western nations. They're fighting Ukraine, and it's what, year 2.5, 3 now? I really don't believe that like the Chinese and Russian stuff works anywhere near as well as advertised. You know what we found out? Like there's a Congress did a study, and it was basically it's a book that I read, and it's published by like the congressional whatever. And basically, our own military was conflating how well the Soviet stuff worked, so they could get more stuff back. I mean, I'll watch it, but I've watched quite a bit of like military stuff, and I talked to quite a bit of military people because I'm in the military. And most people I know that are in the Navy that I've talked to are generally, they're only really concerned with the anti-ship missile threat. They're not so concerned about the Soviet or the Chinese sub threat,
On the move. Full speed.
because we're going to stay off the coastlines so far, and they don't have the really capabilities that we do. Oh, what am I doing? No. Active probe this. There we go.
This heat. It's frying my internals.
And I don't think China is ever going to pull the trigger on Taiwan anyway, because I think they're watching Russia, and they're like, this is totally going to be us if we do this. But even worse, because we're going to have tons of people dying because we're going to be on ships.
Double time. Let's go.
All right. Oh, imps. Sweet. These just got 100-tonners. Just a whole selection of 100-tonners to attack me here. That's lovely.
Gaining target.
Like, just how they always say, like, North Korea is a threat. Outside of the nuclear threat, at no time have I ever been worried about North Korea. And, like, I've lived in South Korea, like, 6 years of my life. And literally always lived at the base right there. Always Camp Casey. That was our home. Camp Casey.
Affirmative.
It's like, sure, they're going to make it very interesting for a week or so with their artillery, But after that, we'll just systematically destroy their artillery. I'm very aware of the number of how much our limited numbers, but our limited numbers
Minimal damage.
are actually working and true. Their limited numbers, as we're finding out from Russia, are not. Just like Russia is not using their T-90 tank in very large numbers because they're getting destroyed like crazy because they're shitty. Just like China's stuff is not nearly as good as ours. And just the air power alone would be able to stop any invasion of Taiwan. And what's on their coastline? A systematic destruction of their oil industry. Because every port of theirs, just take a look at Google Maps. Every port
Light damage, Commander.
literally is just oil. Oil tankers, oil storage things. What do you think Taiwan has targeted? Every one of those things within range of an island of Taiwan probably has a cruise missile, one of their little cruise missiles already targeted with some DCPIM, where they're going to sit there and just light their oil fields on fire and their ports on fire. It would be so bad for them so quickly, they wouldn't even want to mess with it. Because you got to figure anywhere between 500 to 1,000 kilometers from an island of Taiwan probably can get targeted with a missile. All their fixed locations from those things, if they have enough missiles, would be targeted. And I would target their fuel because China has a fuel issue.
Yep.
So their fuel storage capabilities would just be decimated in like the first 2 days. Not to mention the problem of those are all blown up. It would be bad. Like, I don't think China wants anything to deal with it. They'll talk a good game, but I don't think China has anywhere near the capability to push that shore
Showing minor damage.
or push the strait.
Commander?
Especially if Korea and Japan back them, which I'm not sure if that's actually going to be a thing.
Quick stepping it.
I would think they would, though. Korea might not, but Japan probably would. Because Korea's got to worry about North Korea jumping into the mix. And they probably wouldn't want to get into a fight with China and North Korea at the same time.
Oh man, you got me.
All right, who are we? Where are we at? All right, let's get over here.
I got the speed you need.
Nice.
We gave him that smooth jazz.
It was like this thing that I had on YouTube. It was China attacks the U.S. and it was like 2 to 3 days before we even like fired something back at them. And I'm just like watching this the whole time, like, who writes this stuff?
Yep.
Like, that was such a horrible video. It's like I was almost laughing watching it. Ugh.
Roger that.
All right.
Roger that.
There we go. At least they have some higher tonnage mechs here.
Target neutralized.
I mean, the 2 imps and the Marauder. Not that I want the imps, but the Marauder I'll take. Because I can trade off one of my dire wolves for him.
Aye, aye.
There we go. I don't know if I like that plasma cannon. I don't really think it helps me that much.
Good to go. Roger that. Full speed. Lockdown time. Target neutralized.
Man, that imp just sucks. Alright, where are we at? Well, I guess you guys might get in the battle someday. I always hate I hate it when they split you up and then they kind of screw you. Where like there's no way, like, I mean, I could wait, I guess, but alright, where are we at on this?
Yes, Commander.
Good old Valmore, where are you doing? Alright, you need to get down the game.
Already there.
What? So this mech for the last 2 battles after I just got it was literally pink, and now it decides it wants to be color? I don't get it. Damn, that sucks. Like, just out of range. Well, we'll just fire at you. Hope for the best.
Confirmed.
Oh man, we got this made.
Did I just pass a... I literally just passed a demolisher. Whoops. Oh well. How are you hot? Man, you must be really firing some laser AMS. And aren't you an artillery piece? Yeah, they got mortars. Ugh.
I'm here. Affirmative.
Alright. Nice rear shot there. What sucks is I have like 5 or 6 mechs down here. I got the 2 lights running around the backfield. And then everyone else is going to end up on this ridge line.
Standing by. Here we go.
I hope I can run through there. You're still not in range. There is just insanity. That hurt. A little bit of pain there.
Yeah. All right.
Like, none of my LRM boats are in range because they started way over here in the water. Alright, where are we at? Valmore. Well, I think you just charge in. Let's go kill some more. And you got your special shot, so let's kill mechs. And
No shooting, just running. Affirmative.
nice.
Target eliminated.
I'm not convinced on that hyper gauss or whatever. I mean, it looks nice, but is it really nice?
Waiting for orders. Roger, Skipper. Kicking it. Copy that.
Come on, Goss. Nice.
Enemy.
Nothing like a dual Goss headshot across the board. They still need to fix that. Like, I shouldn't be able to just headshot stuff left and right. It should be more bleeding people down. The math just does not work for those headshots in the game.
Oh man, you got me.
And I think it actually kind of ruins the game.
I got the speed you need.
Alright, good. Alright.
Time to start a bomb.
Wow, I'm almost surprised I didn't kill that guy. Yeah, 38% damage reduction, and he is standing in the trees, but that base 30% damage reduction might actually be pretty good.
Commander.
Alright, there you are. Good old imp. I'm gonna have to go look through my AMS real quick. I noticed this guy's off. And another guy dead.
Gotcha.
Like with the headshot, with the precise shot crap, I think it makes the game too easy for you. I mean, I could play without doing it, which that would be interesting.
Minimal damage on that hit.
But it kind of takes away from the fun of the game when they're like, you're just
Ready for orders.
shredding people's innards and stuff instead of just headshot, they're dead.
Receiving you. On it.
I can't tell if that's a... That's not that close.
Attacking from position.
Yeah, that had to hurt Atlas. Alright.
Commander.
I also feel like the missiles in this game would be a lot longer range.
Order is done.
There we go.
Hostile removed.
I still think I'll take the Marauder out of all these mechs. I'll have to see what version of Atlas that is.
Commander.
On my way. Double time.
Target locked in. Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander.
I love Tech Talks BattleTechs when they're making fun of the Rotunda. I mean, it's such a bad idea. Like, what were they thinking? Alright. I mean, this isn't a bad map. I just,
command.
All
We got
right.
this made.
Where am I at? All right. I still have that demolisher there, and we still have this guy. Ah, well, that's nice. I can just do that. And I forgot to turn my other laser on. Pretty dumb. Let's focus on this guy.
Copy that, Commander. Firing on the rear arm.
Not bad, not bad.
Guard a critical hit. Aye, aye.
Finally, artillery support. Alright, who is wounded in this mess? That guy's kind of wounded. That guy just has rear damage. I think we just hit on this demolisher. I really don't like him.
Target confirmed.
Nice.
Hostile eliminated.
Alrighty, where are we at, guys? You know, does anybody know how much the older BattleTech games cost?
What do you need?
I kind of want to, like, put in, like, Crescent Hawk's Revenge and just see how hard that is. Can't even target him with those, but I can target him, so guess what? Sorry, bro. You're not gonna have a good day today.
Tango down.
Like, I don't know if I want to play the simulator games, but I would definitely like to play the other games.
Light damage. Holding a target. Barely hit, Commander. Standing by.
Oh, I should play some MechWarrior Online. Anybody know what the free mech is this month is?
Aye, aye.
There we go.
That's a kill.
Oh no, I was just wondering. I have I play MechWarrior Online pretty regularly. I generally only pop in when they're having events, so like just to collect my free MC and my free thing. I was just wondering if anybody knew what the event was this month, because I would like to go scam me a free mech, maybe.
Gotcha.
I'll pop on later today and see. I love MechWarrior Online. It could have been so great, but it has like their the faction warfare is a mess.
Wait, why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
Like Mech Warrior 5, I'm not actually a fan of the simulators or the whatever they call those, the pilot games against PvE. I only like the PvP ones. So I don't like doing the missions and whatnot. Because the AI sometimes is so stupid.
Oh shoot. Ready. Got it.
So those aren't my my favorite games. Like I love these because this is similar to the board game.
I copy.
Wait. What is this? What was I attacking over here? Oh, I thought I was attacking that mech, and it was like, Partisan Air Defense, what?
Standing by.
Like, I love the like Mech Warrior Online. Their game is good,
Mech destroyed.
and the pay to play doesn't really bother me so much because you don't really have to pay. It just kind of sucks because you can't get all the good mechs for the. It takes so long to get a lot of mechs. But what I love about it is just you have so many different mechs you can choose from and customization and whatnot. They just need more maps, and they need to figure out a way to get more players into the game, to be perfectly honest.
Yes, Commander.
Double time. Let's go.
That's what I think they suffer from, is low player base. So I think they need to redo the game, to be perfectly honest. Update the graphics.
Commander.
This is another reason why I hate the BattleTech, the way the BattleTech IP is managed. Like, if there was one owner of all the IPs, there probably wouldn't be multiple video game companies developing it, like Piranha and
Took my bribe. Obey.
Piranha and the other one, Harebrained Schemes. They probably would have had one company make all of them.
I'm receiving you. Quick saving it.
Alright. Who is texting me at this time in the morning? All right. It took him 2 days to answer a text message. Like, I swear some people just have, like, social. Yeah, I know. So, the problem is if one person had control of all of the IPs, like, because right now Topps owns the board games and all that, the novels and whatnot, and then Microsoft owns the video games, and then they license them out. I wish there would be somebody that would own BattleTech, and then they would own the books, the licensing, because you could combine them all together. Like, when they should have had book releases for the video games. You know what I mean? Like,
Double time. Let's go.
they shouldn't have just like released. They should have all been released together, and they combined together. And if one person owned a BattleTech, the whole thing, well, having MechWarrior Online be so old, it would probably be in BattleTech's best interest to update the graphics and the version of the game. Because by updating that game, even though you're going to probably lose some money on it to start, it's going to make you money because it's going to help all the other brands. It'll help book sales, it will help this, it will help that, so on and so forth. I just wish there was all controlled under one party again.
Yep.
What we need is someone to win Lotto and just buy it all.
Going full throttle.
God, why is he even still alive?
Standing by.
Oh, that guy's still alive. Way over there. How annoying you're still alive over here.
Firing.
Good to go.
It's just what BattleTech has suffered for so long is I think that the IP is mismanaged
Hightailing it.
because Microsoft and Tops don't really care to talk to each other and release stuff together. Because like when they released this game, right, and they had this whole new faction and whatnot,
I got the speed
well,
you need.
MechWarrior Online should have been releasing faction mechs to this, you know, to cross advertise. And Catalyst Games should have probably had novels on that faction come out at the same time. Like, they could have just cross promoted it a lot better, I think. And that's why I kind of wish the whole faction, the whole IP was owned by the same people.
Got it.
Damn, it's hot.
Target confirmed.
There we go. I think that's 2 gyro crits.
Past his armor. Receiving you.
Ooh, hey, I got a target.
Let's move. Firing.
That better kill him. Much better.
Remove.
Mission successful.
It's just like the Shadowrun video games. Like, and for that matter, it's like Pathfinder video games. You know how they've only released what, 1, 2, maybe 3? I know Kingmaker and Wrath. I think there was one prior to that. I don't remember. But I would like to see, like, if like you own Pathfinder or you own Dungeons and Dragons, like, there should be a Dungeons and Dragons video game coming out like every year, or probably almost every 6 months, because people are gonna buy it. Like, I would probably buy it, and then you sit there and you play the video game, and you could make it modular, where a lot of the same like stuff is the same engine, the same graphics, like the same designs, and you could change the area. Like, I'm so tired of like Dritz Stewart. All right, man, have fun. I'm so tired of the same people in like BattleTech. Like they're the only people they care about. It seems like. Ooh, that's nice. I think I got one. Yeah, I got two actually. I don't even know what a haywire laser is. I don't know about that. It's one of those things where you see these weapons they have, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. You know, I do need an engine. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Oh, I'll just take them two Marauders and hope for the best. What Atlas D? Yeah, see, it's the 4 laser variant, and if I'm not mistaken, that might be the because it has 2 autocannons. That's the like 1580 max armor or whatever variant. That's like the crap variant of the Atlas, if I'm not mistaken. That shit sucks. Like Atlases are so bad sometimes. Sweet, 5 Gauss rifles. I'm gonna have to do a long weapons sale sometime here shortly. All right. I don't think anybody got hurt. No, we're good. I'm just gonna look to see. Insurance policy isn't bad though. It's just blow stuff up. Well, I'm gonna take a break for a little while. Thanks for joining me, everyone. But I have to go make some more coffee, get something to eat, and some other stuff. But I'll be back in probably 20-30 minutes. But thanks for joining me, and please like, subscribe, friend, follow, and all that fun stuff because it really helps me out. And I will see you all later. Have fun.